Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Grab a cold one. It's Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
A premature opening.
Oof. Nobody likes a premature opening, Huck.
I have alcohol's dysfunction.
Welcome in to another edition of Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store. I'm Big Nate. He is Huck, and he's also the person who gets a lot of mail.
Beermail.
My song didn't play.
Mail time.
There we go.
The mail's here. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Beermail.
It's probably going to get old after about 20 times, but so far I still like it.
Yeah, I mean it'll be a gimmick that's retired at some point, but that day is not today, Huck.
All right, so we got some more beer from my niece, more South Kakalaki beer, generally from the Columbia area. And this one is Torch and Crown Brewing. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's wrong beer mail. This is the beer mail from New York City. See, that's happens you get old and senile. So that's right. So he sent us the beer from, what was the name of that?
Alewife Brewing in New York.
So now we've got the town Torch and Crown Brewing Company, and this is in New York City, New York. They don't even mess around.
The Alewife was really good, so I have high hopes here.
So this is a Kolsch, which is right in my wheelhouse, because that's what I really like, especially in the summer. I like the Kolsch's, and you have one I like as well.
I think it's an underappreciated style, as is the one I've got here, the Torch and Crown Utility. It's their cream ale. I think these are two very underappreciated styles. Of course, cream ales I had never really gotten into beyond Genesee until we did our cream ale show back in February.
Whenever.
And realized I really like the style. It's Genesee's fault. I think that it has a bad rap.
Well,
not that Genesee's bad.
No, but it's more like, like Budweiser or whatever. I mean, Genesee's a big beer and they just make big beer.
Yeah.
Big beer is different from little beer. Not as much as it used to be, but still, nonetheless.
I mean, their advantage being that you can get a 30-pack in the state of Virginia.
For like
of Genesee.
15 cents each.
It's so cheap.
Yeah, what was your go-to cheap beer back in the day?
Pabst.
Pabst?
But thanks to the hipsters, it's no longer the cheap beer.
Well, we had the red, white, and blue. You don't know what that is?
No.
It was Pabst off-brand. It wasn't even Pabst.
Oh,
so they made a beer called red, white, and blue, and you could buy a case of it back then for like $4.99. Regular beer back then, a case was like $9. So it was like half the price of regular beer. We would fill a 55-gallon trash can up on the roof of Floyd Dorm at Radford.
That's where my wife and I met.
Was it?
True story.
And on the roof?
No, the laundry room. We were in the basement.
Oh, we were in the roof.
We were very far away from where you were.
Yeah. So we would actually just go find a trash can, just dump all the trash on the floor, fill it up with beer and ice, didn't even clean it out, and go up there and drink beer and throw the cans on the tennis court until they came and yelled at us. Those were the days.
Similar story, but one of the buildings was being renovated, so we would go in and, well, they can't take my degree away now. We would go in and have beer at night because they just left it unlocked. Security was terrible then.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not now, but
I do some of it, so it's okay now.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, the other one I never could understand, but at every party you ever went to, they had natural light, which I don't know if you've ever had a natural light.
Yeah, I have. It's unnatural.
Yeah, I mean, you may as well be drinking beer-flavored water.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It is terrible. Natty light, we call them.
Yeah, that's what we call them. And yeah, I never understood the appeal, but it was at every damn party. Every damn party.
Well, it's basically free because you're not buying it, somebody else is, and you can basically drink as much as you want, not really get that drunk.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Not a fan at all. So the beer mail, did it all arrive in one package? Because you said this was from the.
Yes. So we've been doing this for a year, I guess. Ever since they started letting us buy beer online, it would come in a nice box. So we would repack the box and ship the beer to each other. And I haven't shipped in a while, but I've been pretty busy moving and wedding, and all that.
Kayaking
Yeah,
and-
kayaking, yeah, partying. So we were doing 12 packs. And that's like, if you send a 12-pack of beer to 5 people, craft beer, you're talking $200 worth of beer plus shipping.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's done by weight.
Right. And it's like, man, it's killing me. Well, Dan on Tap found these boxes that hold 8 tall boys. So, and they're flatter and they cost less to ship. So everybody's, he went out and bought like a whole stack of them. Everybody takes pictures of it, and mails it. There's like 4 or 5 of us. He's got like 8 people he ships to. I ship to 4 or 5. I mean, 2 of the people in the group are in Virginia. So that makes absolutely 0 sense for me to ship them beer that they can just go down to the street and buy.
So did you ever have a pen pal when you were a kid?
I did. I can't remember the details. I think I had several pen pals.
It was, for me, 2nd or 3rd grade, and our teacher coordinated with some teacher friend she had in Oregon, and they set up this pen pal program where we would write letters to students in her class, and we were each assigned a student, and then they would reply. And I was the only one in the class, never ever got a reply. So I don't know if mail got lost or what the hell happened, but I'm still bitter about that.
I would expect so. Just like back in the day, you used to do Valentine's. Everybody give everybody Valentine, and I'd go home and count them. I gave out 31, only got 29.
I believe his name was
wait
James. And
a
if you
minute.
happen to be watching this, I'm still waiting on my damn letter.
Yeah, James, write him a letter.
I'm pretty sure it was for a grade, and I never got a reply. Jerk.
Damn it.
And that was my pen pal experience. I wish I had friends who I could send beer and have them send me beer in return, but I feel like I would send the beer and then never
get it.
I'm very jaded on
you're gonna be
anything involving the U.S.
It's going to be a
Postal Service.
lifetime injury to your psyche.
There's a lot of deep-seated trauma
pretty-
in my family about stupid things like that.
It is pretty silly. That's what it is. Silly. It's pretty silly. It could be sad, but it's not. It's not sad.
I think if that's what I'm still bitter about after all this time in my life, I'm doing okay. Doing okay. That's such a minor inconvenience.
I mean, I was in elementary school. I was not I started in 4th grade. I went downhill. Would just not be feeling it. So I'd go down to the bathroom, stick my finger down my throat and throw up and say I'm sick and go home. And then in 5th grade, I remember I came to school with my shirt tail out, and the teacher, I think, what was her name? I can't remember. She's like, if you boys continue to come to school with your shirt tails out, I'm going to sew lace on them. So what did I do? I went home, got a shirt, sewed some lace on it. Next thing I know, I'm in the principal's office again.
You were just helping her out.
He thought it was funny.
She said that was going to be her policy. You saved her time.
Yeah, I saved her time. She didn't have to do it. But I was disrespectful.
What was her purpose for sewing lace on it?
So the boys wouldn't want to leave their shirt tails out, I guess.
And I'm sorry,
but I'm strong in my sexuality.
Yeah.
I can wear a lace shirt tail.
But not only that, I mean, I'm sure you rocked it, and I don't know that it's that crazy. I've seen, like, for instance, the picture behind you, Jimi Hendrix has crazy fringe on his shirt, and I don't know if you noticed, but it's like a half shirt.
Yeah.
And the rest is fringe. So his nipples are hanging out.
There you go.
So, I mean,
but actually,
if Jimi Hendrix can do something like that, you can do lace.
The one I did, because I didn't want to try to sew it at an angle, I've had a shirt that had a straight bottom, which basically, 2 slits on the side, you wear it out. So the shirt was technically a shirt you could wear out anyway. So there's that. So that's all I remember from grade school.
Someone else had a similar problem to you, and they took a different path. They invented this shirt. It's called Untuck It. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
But apparently they look like they're tucked in, but they're not. There's basically like an elastic band at the bottom that goes around your waist. And I just think to myself, that's got to be damn uncomfortable all day.
I was going to say, with my belly, my beer belly, that would be leaving red tracks like a bulldozer around my belly. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's a good
just-
visual for you
I
right
don't
there.
think it'd be comfortable. Thankfully, I work a job where I can wear t-shirts every day.
Yeah, I pretty much wear t-shirts every day. Sometimes I like to switch it up and I put on like a party shirt, like a Florida shirt. I don't know what you call them.
Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian shirt.
The Tommy Bahama.
But none of mine are from Hawaii. They all have like Jeeps on them and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's fun. It's fun to be festive sometimes.
It is.
So what do you know about Torch and Crown Brewing?
Nothing. Should we look it up?
Maybe.
They're in New York, and then they're not messing around saying they're Brooklyn or anything weird like that. They're just saying we're from New York. NY.
Everyone from New York is really proud of the fact that they're from New York. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Like, I've never met anyone who's like, yo, I'm from Radford. But like New Yorkers will let you know within like the first 5 seconds of meeting them.
Well, we lived in Fincastle, Virginia, up above Roanoke. Oh, it's in Manhattan, so there it is. But Fincastle, when we were there, we made it cool. After we left, it quit being cool. But it was cool to be from Fincastle. So everybody within 10 miles said they were from Fincastle. But Fincastle only had 162 people. So there's that.
I'm looking at their website. They actually do something that's pretty cool. Torch tastings, and they're done virtually. So like you book it, it's apparently a 10-minute tasting, but you get on Zoom with one of their experts, they're calling it, and they'll host your event and you get to taste some Torch beer. I wonder, we should do that.
Well, I don't know if they're shipped to us. That's why I was just looking. I don't think they will.
Well, we got to fix that. We got to get in contact with them.
I'll add one to the cart and see if I can do it.
We are browsing the internet right now.
Shipping. All right. Let's see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, they're slow. But anyway, everybody was shipping. I don't know if they can ship to Virginia because Virginia's weird.
Virginia is weird, but I think we're getting to a point where it's a little more liberated. I'm still able to order margaritas to go. That hasn't stopped yet. So as long as that doesn't stop, I'm in business. I'm okay.
Where do you do that?
El Charro in Radford.
Everybody's been telling me I should go there.
Their margaritas. So I'm not going to tell you that the price, but their margaritas are a hell of a bargain.
I think that's what they were talking about.
Like a large wonton soup container to go of margarita, and they don't like skimp on the tequila.
Okay. Well, they don't offer shipping to Virginia.
Unacceptable.
Well,
what did we do to them?
I don't know, but on my spare time, I will see if they ship somewhere close enough. I can go get it, ship it to somebody.
All right. So how's your Kolsch?
This is excellent. Very good. Very, light, airy. I mean, it's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. I tell you, perfect. So, but it's Kolsch, so it's not getting a 5.
It's not getting a 5?
No, it's Kolsch. Sorry. It's it's kind of a vanilla style of beer.
It is.
This one's about a 4.5. This is pretty good.
4.5 for the
top of its world.
Torch and Crown Kolsch. He is Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped. Big Nate Danger, and I've got the Torch and Crown Cream Ale, the utility they call it, and it'd definitely be something to have in your utility belt. I actually am going to give it a 5. Ever since you introduced me to cream ales, I haven't had one that I thought was terrible.
I suspect I might give it a 5 as well because I'll probably like it.
It's pretty damn delicious. And that's going to do it for this segment of Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store. We'll be back on 105.3 The Bear.